Team 29 forecast.
And there is the view with the sun down now as we look off to the west from the Carter Mountain, looking off to the west. This time Sunday night, already be an hour past sunset. So yeah, that time change occurs this weekend as we fall back 1 hour. That means earlier sunrises and earlier sunsets. Made it up to a high of 64 today after we started well in the 20s. 60 is the current number, a light southerly wind. Temperatures will still chill down tonight, but should not be as cold as our most recent overnights. 55 is the current reading at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, touching 62 for a high today after a morning low of 20. Some other readings again at this hour: 50 there in Louisa, 54 in Palmyra, 57 in Livingston, and a pair of 55s both in Waynesboro and in Stanton. So temperatures tonight at or just below freezing, not quite as frigid as the last couple of mornings, but still a chill. And then tomorrow afternoon, temperatures a little better. Maybe you're headed to Scott Stadium as the Cavaliers take on their Georgia Tech ACC rival. Temperatures in the upper 60s. We should top out close to 70 for an actual afternoon high. Those numbers will slip back down. So again, anywhere from the upper 60s to around 70 here across Central Virginia, middle 60s in the Shenandoah Valley. So we set the clocks back 1 hour tomorrow night, early Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, we're talking about daytime highs at or just above 70. So there's our mild little warm up as we move through the weekend and the first part of next week. High pressure is along the coast. That'll continue to retreat farther off to the east, and of course on the back side of that you get more of a south-southwesterly wind. That in conjunction with the jet stream lifting north will aid in our warm-up. We do have a lot of cloudiness, and you can see the frontal boundary that's basically across the upper Midwest back into the Plain States. We may see some of these clouds from time to time over the weekend, but unfortunately no rain. Now the bigger action in terms of a storm is had across the Pacific Northwest. Look at that classic comma shape. There's your area of low pressure, and there's the attending cold front. Yeah, there'll be rain across the lowlands and snow in the Cascades into the Rockies, but that storm is headed up into western Canada. So the flow across the country is really west to east, what we call a zonal flow. And you look at temperatures right now, any cold air is really bottled up. Yes, we'll chill down tonight, but the overall trend is for temperatures to continue to warm back up, and that'll be the case right through the weekend. Even early next week, we may fluctuate between the 60s and the 70s, but we don't have any big chills like what we just had earlier this week that we're just coming out of. So in the morning, we'll start generally in the low 30s. Tomorrow afternoon, with some sunshine, we'll warm those numbers in the upper 60s to around 70. A little bit more cloud cover to start Sunday morning. Temperatures will be above freezing, upper 30s to low 40s. Sunday afternoon, quite nice with temperatures at or above 70. Rain chances into next week are fairly low. Looks like we may have to hold off until possibly Thursday of next week. In the meantime tonight, mostly clear, not as cold. Temperatures at or just below freezing. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. We've got some weekend warming as we fall back 1 hour into early Sunday morning. Temperatures again fluctuate a little bit between the upper 60s and lower 70s. Easy to take. Again, our average daytime highs in the mid 60s. Election day looking good weather-wise. A front coming through maybe Thursday into Friday will certainly drop the temperatures. We'll just have to see if it brings any decent amounts of rain, but right now it doesn't look promising.
All right, Eric, thank you. Well, of course, a check of your forecast from our NBC29 meteorologist that you trust, available anytime on the Storm Team 29 weather app. Download the app to track radar and get hour-by-hour forecast and weather alerts. Just open up your camera app and point it toward the QR code on your screen or scan it anytime on our website.